44% of people in Europe have big stress problems every day. So it's not something new since COVID. It has been, evolving since the last decade. Why? Everything needs to be faster, quicker. You have to do more with less resources. So one of the three pitfalls I want to share and start with is really how can you lighten your backpack? And it's really about having a clear mental image of where you're going. If not, your brain has fog, and when the brain has fog, he is full of anxiety. And so if you don't want to be hijacked by the external world and have a clear focus, it will be much lighter, and that's how you can also have more energy to go forward. So give light in the tunnel. The second pitfall is really not to prioritize things. And we all know that, it's not new. The question is, why is it so hard to do so? So the first thing is clarity. If you don't know in which frame, which mental image you go to, how can you prioritize? You have perfectionism, but also the FOMO concept. You all know it, the fear of missing out. So this is really interesting to make sure you don't fall in that trap. Ask yourself the first thing you want to do in the morning, because that first golden hour will determine the whole day, the way you energize, structurized, and making your prioritize. And then last big tip is really understanding that busy is a new stupid. Don't try to develop things all the time or to create all the things. One powerful question is, how can you stop doing things? So that's a question I want to leave you today. How can you stop things in order to lighten your backpack and go for it? Thank you. So how much control should one have over a situation? So dealing with paradox is now what is expected from the leader today. Is really finding that balance between control and empowerment. Indeed, if you're doing micromanagement, it stifles creativity, trust and grow. We don't want that. At the other side, expressive empowerment will lead to chaos. So how do you deal with that? So what are our magic three at Mentally Fit in order to create that balance between control and empowerment? First of all, really take the time to clearly define mutual expectation, not only you as a leader to your member, but both sides. 90% of frustration and conflicts are just misunderstandings. So a people deal is a tool we use at Mentally Fit to really make that clear. That will boost trust, collaboration, and that's interesting to have a frame. Second thing is feedback. I know it's a usual stuff, but give feedback, but also ask feedback. Feedback should not be seen as a control, but really as a wisdom to adapt and to grow together with trust. 65% today of people working in Europe are begging for feedback, especially with distant working. They don't know where they are. Be comfortable with that, learn how to give feedback, and that will be a big deal and help you with that balance. And then adapt also to the individual needs. Who are your champions? What do they need? Make a difference between delegate and empowerment. What do they expect from you? Please don't treat your champions the same as newbies or laggards. It's really important to that. So the message here is, do not avoid that paradox, control and empowerment. It's really embrace that, and that's really the secret of the leadership of today.